Okay, guys, it's very big news. Today we have Eman, and he's fighting this national master from the Philippines. How do you even get this title, bro, from the Philippines? Anyway, we're gonna commentate on his games. I'll probably send it to him later. Okay, so let's evaluate the position. Yeah, I mean, Eman has pretty nice. Okay, I guess Emma has an advantage on the king side because he has a pawn majority. He also has one central pawn. Yeah, he has to kind of play queen d2 here if he wants to protect this pawn. Um, this is really a difficult position to play because Emma will probably have to um, let go of castling rights if he wants to survive this position. For example, he has queen d2, queen takes d2. If knight takes and bishop takes on at g2, so that's who wants that? Am I right? Queen d2, king takes, and then there's gonna be some rook d8 action here, some discovered threats. He probably has to go back to king e1. Um, yeah, we don't want to see that, but yeah, Emma has no choice but to play queen d2 here. It's the only move, and he's on. You can either sacrifice his knight. He goes for the king. He knows that he doesn't want to give up his pawn here. Though objectively speaking, I think it's a pretty interesting move. Cause okay, if let's say knight takes, evil bar will probably not like this, but the compensation is bishop takes, uh, rook takes. Oh, never mind, he loses another pawn here. But let's say if the pawn was on a black square, it would be sacrificing a pawn for an activity and possible attack on the king side. So yeah, I mean that's just an idea. Okay, so rook d8 as expected. Um, Luckily the position is slightly okay for black, but objectively drawish since there's not much pawns in the game. Knowing Emma, he's probably very ecstatic right now. He needs to find a way to fix some of his problems here. Like he needs to move away. King to e8, king to e1 is it looks logical. King e1 is probably the only move, or even like somewhere like here maybe. King c2. King c2 looks nice, but then there's bishop to bishop e4. I don't even know if bishop e4 does anything. You can probably just go here, check here. Yeah, I mean, if you go here, king e2, Bama probably has to choose between um, e1, e1 or I don't know about c3 to be honest, because there's this pawn. So yeah, c3 is just runs to um, knight knight e4, so that's not an option for Eman. And here leads to a little bit more complication, but it does it has merit, like if let's say Emmett goes to c2, there's bishop here, and he's probably gonna go over here. I don't know, there's no more checks, but like there is too much action on the d2 square. Like for example, takes, and then rook d2, soon rook d8. There's a lot of ideas here, positional ideas for black. So I think the only move here for Emma is to probably play something like e1. Um, the only problem with this is Emma's really burning his time here. He should really make a move now. I think king e1 is the only good move here, but knowing Emma is probably calculating where he wants his. Oh, he already moved. Oh shit, it was paused this whole time. So he did make a decision. He did play king e1, and then black plays c5. B3 from Emon. I don't really know what this move does, but I think it's just to restrict or to prevent the pawn push for c4. And then he's black plays b6 for c1. Ah, nice. Okay, he doubles his pawn. So objectively very equalish position, but Emon does have a time disadvantage here. And these pawn structure is quite concerning. He plays bishop e2. What's the purpose of this? I think it's to avoid the trade here. Is it? I don't really know. bishop e2 does, but does something. Bishop e2? Oh, I think he wants to play bishop e2 and lift his rook up. I think that's the only idea here for him. And the best part about this move is like it also avoids something like b5 because like you know this bishop is very useful in defending all these squares. Okay. Oh, he trades. Oh, I don't know about that move. And the evil bar also kind of agrees with me on this. But he does go knight d5 here. That's very interesting. How do I get out of analysis? There you are, perfect. So yeah, I don't know about this position. I think something like I don't know, maybe I don't know, rook c2. I don't know. I mean, rook c4. That does kind of allow a6 here. And what does this rook do on these files? Because like the knight covers a lot of those squares. So I guess it's for Emon to want to kind of draw this position. But the eval bar says that it's kind of scary for white. Yeah, he plays a4. He plays a4, so he doesn't lose the pawn. This knight is properly placed, if I'm being honest. And the bishop kind of turned to a hindrance or something. Maybe something like bishop to. It's gonna take a while for Emma to reposition himself here. He's gonna have to play bishop. I think bishop c4 looks very promising here. Bishop c4, check, so that you can bishop c4 just so you can lift up your king to e2. King e2 looks nice here, and then you can probably try to trade win this endgame with a bishop. But problem here is that yeah, I think Emon should try to trade somehow if he can. Oof, it's scary. It's a lot of activity for black. I think yeah, bishop c4. Now what does black play? This position is really what's the word for it? It's not easy. Probably even just go rook d1, check here, then takes, and this king is just so slow. Oh, but there's a slight chance now. I think Emma should probably start playing. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's a really good move actually. King d1, yeah, opening up the file. I think rook trade is probably really nice for black here. Takes, and you just win a tempo, and then your king is up the board. You're gonna have a great time here. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Emma is trying to create some counterplay on the king side. I think h5 just holds everything on the king side though. But after h5, yeah, rook to h5, then there's gonna be rook g5. Rook g5 lifting up the rook. Looks like chances, you know. I mean, regardless if you don't play h5, there's okay. No, that's a bad move. He has to trade now. Oh shit. Yeah, but then like it doubles the pawn on the h file. So wow, this is very playable. Not even playable, it's a draw. But still there's still a lot of work here to be done. Yeah, the h file is perfect for. It's almost like exchange. It's almost like an exchange. Oof. The evil bars. I wonder if there's a way for Emma to like. Emma only has a minute left. I think Bishop e2, I don't like that move too much just to defend the pawn. There's also king g3. Okay, he just holds it. Fair enough. He holds on to the pawn by playing f4. This position is very, I don't know, it's very not easy to play. This knight is very limited by these pawn structures. But somehow black is winning this. We're still winning. I don't know, it could be equal. Nice move by Eman. Defending the pawn while attacking here, he's gonna have to play h6 or maybe even like king g. King, okay, you have to go back here, but then oh, he sacrifices the pawn. I don't know about this move. Yeah, Eman is going well. I don't know that f2 pawn was more as worth it as the h5 pawn. Okay, yeah, that was a thing. Okay, and there's still hope. There's still hope. The only problem is the f4 pawn is on a dark square. Ooh, long term, this was not a good idea. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is as much counterplay as you can get. Check. Go to g3. Now he has to hold off that pawn. This is the thing about these type of endgames. Like, you need to make sure that your bishop is locked on in the same square as it. Like if you're playing a knight and a bishop endgame and you were able to lock the pawns on dark squares, you you're able to have some sort of advantage. I mean, I've seen it a lot, but I don't know if it's like a really good, you know, really good problem or something, or a really good pattern to notice. I'll check. This is hard. I don't even know where the counterplay is gonna come from here. It's time pressure. Time pressure. No, I mean, it's probably very excited to find National Master. How do these guys get paired against these type of peeps? Bishop takes, king takes them. How do you hold this? How do you hold this? He has to go back. The problem here is, yeah, now how do you stop? Uh-oh, that's not, oh, wait. Works. Kinda works, kinda works. Kinda works. Bishop takes? Bishop takes? Ah, it's still losing though. Because black has a pawn majority on the king side. At least Emma was able to hold off, but this is not good. Oh, he's trying to go for drawing chances. He's trying to bait black to take the pawn on a5, so that if he ever loses the pawn on the c file, then it could be stalemate. That's not good. Oof. GG's. Game by Amon. He did well. He was until the end. He baited the a5 move just to isolate, just to double the pawns on the h file. So the idea is that, okay, let's say black takes. Let's go explore lines or whatever. This is the move. Ah, it's black to move. Okay, yeah, black moves. Okay, let's see. Black takes. King goes here, and then takes there. I don't know. Let's try to lose the pawn somehow. There. There. I know, black to move. There's no way that it's like even possible, but yeah, like let's just say that he loses it like this. That's the idea of the H pawn move. Like somehow by some miracle this happens, like it's gonna be hilarious. Even if black didn't have this pawn, it'd still be a draw. As long as you can trap the king like this, isolate them, it can work. Anyway, yeah, great game.